Oregon Climate Action Now hosted a meeting last night in hopes to get community members on board with purchasing solar-powered energy. Though people would be purchasing the energy, it would cost far less than it would to install solar panels on your own property. Newswatch 12's Tyler Ridgell joins us live in studio to explain how homeowners and renters can take part in getting solar-powered to their homes in the Rogue Valley through Solarizing Rogue and Ashland Solar Cooperative. Tyler, can you explain where these solar panels would actually be installed and when will the community's solar project actually go live?
Yes, Haley. So if you went to the Oregon Shakespeare Festival production facility in Talent right now, you could look on the roof and see the solar panels that Solarized Rogue had the opportunity to install on the roof with the help of community members who purchased energy from the project and the Oregon Shakespeare Festival, which allowed them to use roof space to benefit the community. Now, the date for the project to actually go live is undetermined right now, since Rogue Solar is waiting on one more piece to complete the panel. But the prospective date right now is somewhere between November and December. In 2016, a state bill was passed that allowed community members to share the output of photovoltaic or PV power solar power energy. It wasn't until 2019 that the state established the rules that participants would need to follow, and that same year Solarized Rogue built its system in Talent and hopes to continue developing these projects throughout the community.
Though the solar panels are not installed on people's roofs, they can still take advantage of the solar energy that these panels are producing. And that's the big advantage.
The project Solarized Rogue, established at the OSF facility in Talent, is closed at this time with 141 kilowatts of commercial energy already purchased from people living in Talent all the way to Grants Pass. On Newswatch 12 at 6 this morning, I'll explain to you what other opportunities you could have for getting solar-powered energy generated to your home in the valley. Haley?
Thank you, Tyler. Now moving to a developing story this morning, female track and field athletes at the University of Oregon have spoken out anonymously about how the program created an atmosphere of body shaming. Now that's according to the Oregonian. The athletes say head track and field coach Robert Johnson's data-driven approach to their weight and body fat percentages is to blame for this. Athletes who didn't meet certain standards after a body scan were assigned extra cardio workouts. Some even say they were told they couldn't travel to away meets if they didn't lower their body fat percentage. Athletes said it led to eating disorders, emotional distress, body dysmorphia, and nightmares. Here's what the reporter who broke the story was told.
Instead of realizing their dreams, it crashed on them, and they're in their room at night counting calories or binging or just feeling bad about themselves because they're not at a certain body fat percentage. Well, then you start to feel like, well, they need a voice, right?
Go says the athletes were scared of being ostracized by Nike, Oregon's biggest sponsor, or being banned from the world's biggest track meets, most hosted by the University of Oregon. Now, the university responded to the story by saying, quote, "The health and safety of our student athletes is always our top priority, and there are many sports performance professionals on our staff that work closely in supporting student athletes, including our medical team, athletic trainers, sports scientists, and nutritionists." Now on the coronavirus watch, the Oregon Department of Education is calling for shorter quarantines for students and staff who are exposed to the virus. The program, called Test to Stay, would allow students who were exposed to COVID to take a test, and if it's negative, they could stay in school. The goal of this program is to maximize in-person learning, but there are some barriers. Rapid testing kits are not readily available across the state right now. The department has requested access to test kits, and they are still waiting to hear back from the federal government. We're following up on the conflict surrounding Oregon's new redistricting plan. A lawyer who served in Oregon's House of Representatives and Senate is supporting a petition to challenge a legislative redistricting plan adopted by the state's legislature. Kevin Mannix is, quote, challenging, quote, the entire plan through his nonprofit organization, Common Sense for Oregon. In a letter released by Common Sense Tuesday, the organization said, quote, the petition points out that the legislature refused to allow any oral testimony in regard to any redistricting plan except the plans proposed by the legislative Democrats and legislative Republicans. Common Sense also said that the problem with the legislative plan is that it is a partisan plan designed to favor only one party. And major U.S. airlines are donating more than 20,000 plane tickets to Afghan evacuees. United, Delta, American, JetBlue, and Alaska Airlines are all contributing flights. Boeing, Frontier Airlines, Air Canada, and TripAdvisor also helping Miles for Migrants, which donates frequently flying miles and credit card points to help displaced people travel, is coordinating this effort. Combined with 20,000 flights already contributed by the public and White House, most of the 53,000 Afghans currently living on 8 U.S. military bases should be able to get to their final destinations. Refugees who don't spend all their federal assistance on travel costs can use those funds to cover other expenses as they settle into their new communities. Moving to a health watch this morning, vaping marijuana has drastically increased in popularity among teens. A new study published in JAMA Pediatrics says the number of school-aged teens vaping marijuana doubled between 2013 and 2020. Older teens seem to be most likely to vape marijuana. 1 in 3 high school seniors reported doing it, which was the highest number in the group. A trend worrying experts is teens that are saying they prefer vaping cannabis extract over smoking dried marijuana. That extract contains much more THC than marijuana plants, leading to more intense highs. The plants themselves also have higher concentrations of the chemical that produces the high. Some strains nowadays can have up to 15% of THC. Only on 12, Newswatch 12's 31st annual Coats for Kids campaign is officially underway. The annual donation drive provides coats in Jackson, Josephine, and Klamath counties to children in need of them. Viewers can make donations this season at our special Coats for Kids webpage at kdrv.com or send a check to P.O. Box 4220, Medford, Oregon 97501. Last year's Coats for Kids campaign raised $125,000 to provide 5,000 warm winter coats for kids. This year's goal also is 5,000 warm winter coats for children in need, and our overall campaign goal is to raise $125,000 with your help. Again, donations may be made online at kdrv.com and by check to our P.O. Box. Because of the lingering pandemic, we are only accepting cash donations this year. Now, to those who have donated or plan to donate, we at Newswatch 12 want to say thank you very much. Your donations make a big difference in the lives of children in Southern Oregon. And coming up, if you're planning to visit Disneyland next spring, be prepared to pay even more. We'll tell you about the latest price hike for tickets when we return. Now let's take a live look out at Medford. This view brought to you by the People's Bank off Biddle Road. All a part of our Newswatch 12 Weather Cam network. Watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Think your pet is the cutest and most lovable in Southern Oregon? Prove it! Newswatch 12's Halloween Pet Costume Contest is back. Time to show off your pet's Halloween costume for one grand prize worth over $900 from Mini Pet Mart, Table Rock Boarding Kennels, and Friends of the Animal Shelter. Submit a photo of your pet in their Halloween costume on kdrv.com/contest. Then share your photo on social media to get more votes. The photo with the most votes wins. Contest runs from October 18th to November 11th. The winner will be announced on November 12th. The Newswatch 12 Halloween Pet Costume Contest.
Record-breaking prices, record-breaking selection. The Record Breaker store-wide sale going on now at M. Jacobs. Looking for stressless? A space-saving cabinet bed? Refresh your home now. Everything's reduced. And as always, free statewide delivery. The Record Breaker store-wide sale going on now at M. Jacobs. Downtown Eugene and the Gateway Group at Gateway Loop.
You like your car, but you don't love it. We'll take it and get you more for it during Airport's Fall Swap Sales event. Swap your current vehicle for a new Buick. We will visually inspect your car, SUV, or truck and offer you top dollar using Kelley Blue Book Fair Trade-In value. Swap your ride, get more for it, and drive home in a new Buick you love. The Fall Swap Sales event, now at Airport Buick GMC on Biddle Road, Medford.
Pick up the phone and call Mr. Mini Blind
and more.
Get more. Get the experience. Family operated since 1992. Get selection. Top name brands like Hunter Douglas, Alta Home, and Mecco Shade. Get savings. Mr. Mini Blind and More has rebates just like the big stores. Get savings after the sale. Window treatments save money, keeping the elements out and the comfort in.
Pick up the phone and call Mr. Mini Blind
and more.
This morning, strong women hold nothing back on GMA. Angelina, Selma, Drew.
Fantastic.
And all rise, Judge Judy and Robin Roberts.
You're hip. You're ready. Good morning, America.
This morning.
Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Jeff Donovan.
Good morning and welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. As we take a live look out at Phoenix from the Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you can see the traffic humming right along nice and easy this morning. Be aware though that there are still some damp roadways out there, including I-5 at Phoenix. I know I commute from Talent every day, so I can confirm that the roadways are a bit damp out there, including I-5, including near Phoenix. Now, if we take a look at the satellite radar picture, there really is not too much to talk about. There's not too many showers being shown on the satellite radar picture, but I do know that from different observation sites in southern Oregon and northern California, we are still getting that shower activity. Now, this isn't completely unheard of. Sometimes the showers, especially when you have those low clouds, the showers don't show up on the radar because the radar beam shoots over the top of those clouds, but still just be aware that it is damp for some. Temperatures right now are in the low 50s in our west side valleys, even Jacksonville a bit cooler than that at 49 degrees. As we travel to Siskiyou County, temperatures are in the 40s and low 50s too. 46 degrees at Mount Shasta City with 2 quarters towards the Wairika-Montague area. And then east of the Cascades, we are looking at temperatures this morning also in the 40s and 50s. A very uniform temperature distribution throughout southern Oregon and northern California this morning. Today, expect high temperatures to be a bit warmer than we saw yesterday with those low to mid 60s in our west side valleys, low 60s towards the Oregon coast, and then we are going to see those temperatures in the upper 50s east of the Cascades. And I do want to show this graphic one more time. I know I showed this a few days ago. All of our areas are seeing surplus so far, surplus amounts of precipitation so far, which is great news. New drought map comes out tomorrow, something to look forward to, especially with all of the rainfall we have received over the past few days.
Yes, that's definitely good news, so I'm hoping it looks good.
Yes, me too.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Sure thing.
Now to a consumer alert this morning. Your next trip to the happiest place on earth just got more expensive again. For the 5th time in 5 years, Disneyland is raising ticket prices. A one-day ticket for the California theme park will run between $104 to $164, depending on demand for that day. Weekends and holidays tend to cost more. The new pricing takes effect in March of 2022, and Disneyland raised its prices in February of 2020, just before the pandemic. And what's trending, Chipotle is once again changing up its Halloween tradition due to the pandemic. The fast food restaurant has moved this year's burrito deal for costume-wearing customers online. Chipotle says to get a free burrito, customers have to visit its virtual location on the mobile platform Roblox, grab a virtual costume, and beat its Chipotle burrito maze. The first 30,000 customers who participate will receive a free burrito code. The codes can be used on Chipotle's website or mobile app, and the online burrito deal will last 4 days beginning on October 28th through Halloween. And still to come, 2 middle schoolers came to the rescue after their bus driver faced a medical emergency. Their inspiring story up next. First, let's take a live look out at Wairika. This view brought to you by the Rain Rock Casino. All a part of our Newswatch 12 Weather Cam network. Watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
The We're Hiring page on KDRV.com connects local job seekers with job openings. Master Brand Cabinets in Grants Pass is hiring manufacturing positions starting at $18 an hour. Master Brand's fast-paced manufacturing environment provides a comprehensive compensation and benefits package. For tremendous opportunities for you to grow in your career in a safe and clean work environment, apply today. Check out these and other current job openings at kdrv.com/hiring today.
For almost 30 years, our communities have stood strong. Being local and family-owned, we've never wavered on the values and dedication it takes to make retirement living the best it can be. We are all banded together in the love for our residents and team members. We are dedicated to their safety and security, especially in these unsure times. We believe that everyone deserves a safe place to call home. We are all in this together.
The We're Hiring page on KDRV.com connects local job seekers with job openings. Medical Eye Center is hiring the following positions: dispensing optician, front office receptionist, ophthalmic technician, surgery center LPN, surgery center RN, and certified scrub tech. Benefits include fully paid insurance coverage, paid holidays, continued training opportunities, and a discount program for employees and household members. Check out these and other current job openings at kdrv.com/hiring today.
Clogged gutters and leaky downspouts? Don't risk climbing the ladder yourself. Call the Cleaning Crew. With prices starting at $140, the Cleaning Crew specializes in clearing out your gutters to prevent future damage to your home. Our cleaners are professionally trained, licensed, bonded, and insured, so you can have peace of mind. Call 541-601-6236 today for your free estimate and to learn more about our home, office, and window cleaning services. The Cleaning Crew, natural cleaning services.
Watching out for you. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
We turn now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Jeff Donovan. It seems like it's drying out a bit since I know you're like, what are you going to say? Just tell us about the weather, Jeff.
Yeah, sure thing, Haley. I never know what you're going to say. We are looking at drying conditions around southern Oregon and northern California. We will be at least going into the afternoon, and then as we progress into tomorrow too. If we take a look at the satellite radar picture right now, there really isn't too much to discuss. That speaks to the point that Haley was just talking about. Even though we are looking at still a few isolated showers in southern Oregon and northern California, they're very light, very isolated in nature. So we're not looking at too much precipitation on the whole falling right now, but there are still some spotty showers out there, even if the satellite radar picture isn't completely showing that right now. If we take a look at temperatures currently, we are in the low 50s in our west side valleys, mid 40s to low 50s through Siskiyou County, and then east of the Cascades, temperatures are sitting in the 40s, 49 degrees in Klamath Falls, and 41 degrees for my friends in Lakeview. Timing out your hour-by-hour forecast this morning. We are going to be holding on to at least that slight chance of an isolated shower or two, even through your 10 a.m. hour, even into your early afternoon, or at least into your noon hour. I would say that once we cross over your noon hour, we are really going to be looking at dry conditions around a bulk of the entire region. Along the Oregon coast, expect high temperatures today to climb into those upper 50s to low 60s. The coast is one place that we could hold on to shower activity a bit longer, not only this morning, but also another round of potential showers this evening. Regardless, though, it is going to be a mostly cloudy day in Curry County. Through Siskiyou County, anticipate high temperatures in the upper 50s to mid 60s. Partly cloudy skies. Once we get to the afternoon, we could even see a few peaks of sunshine following these morning showers. East of the Cascades, temperatures today will be climbing into the mid to upper 50s, 55 degrees in Lakeview today, 59 degrees in Klamath Falls. We will, again, much like Siskiyou County, be breaking out into some partly cloudy skies, even a few peaks of sunshine this afternoon once we do get past some of those morning showers. In our mountains today, 51 degrees today at Lake of the Woods, 55 degrees toward Howard Prairie. Be aware that in the Crater Lake area specifically, we could see some pretty strong winds picking up later in the day. And then as we go into our west side valley, 63 degrees in Medford, 64 degrees in Rogue River. Mostly cloudy skies today, losing that shower activity though once we do get into the afternoon, and it will be a mostly dry afternoon. So timing out your Storm Watch 12 stormcast getting into around 1 o'clock today. We will be looking at mostly dry conditions around southern Oregon and northern California. This evening, a few of those isolated showers potentially in Curry County. Even tomorrow, even though stormcast isn't picking up on it, I do believe we will have a slight chance of some isolated showers in Curry County as we go into your Thursday and even into your Thursday evening. By Friday, we could potentially see a bit more in the way of widespread showers around southern Oregon and northern California, although really there's nothing too intimidating on the immediate horizon. So for the next 7 days, the coast, we will hold on to that chance of showers all the way through Saturday. By Sunday, though, your Halloween, it does look mostly dry in Curry County. Siskiyou County, isolated showers this morning, partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Getting into some sunshine on Thursday, temperatures near 70 degrees on Thursday as well. East of the Cascades, an isolated shower or two this morning, partly cloudy skies this afternoon. Some peaks of sunshine to follow on Thursday. And then as we go into our higher terrain, an isolated shower or two this morning, mostly cloudy throughout the day, partly cloudy by the time we hit Thursday. And then in our west side valleys, we will dry things out this afternoon. Tomorrow, though, temperatures back to the low 70s with some peaks of sunshine.
All right, glad to see we're finally going to be seeing some of those peaks of sunshine.
Yeah, I know
you know I love a good sunshiny day.
Yes, yes.
All right, thanks, Jeff. What's trending this morning? Earlier this month, a bus full of kids was headed to school when the driver had a medical emergency. The heroic actions of 2 middle schoolers saved their bus driver's life. Chris Jose has the story.
And I come up and I see 6th graders yelling, and I come in the aisle, and then I look down and Miss Julie's face is just like bright red and like shaking.
Tense moments on a Paulding County school bus. Earlier this month, the woman behind the wheel couldn't breathe.
I hear her say, "Hey, somebody help." And so I run up like here, and she's over here. She's shaking like really bad.
Kane Doherty did not have time to think, just react.
So I picked up the microphone. I said, "Somebody help. Like, somebody help. Our bus driver feels really dizzy." And then somebody called her phone. It was right here.
A dispatcher was on the line and helped Kane to quickly set the emergency brake, the flashing lights, and emergency stop arm. The dispatcher called 911.
We know she's got diabetes, so we thought maybe it was an attack. So we got her to drink Coke, eat cookies, and all that.
Some were crying, some were like just screaming, some were just panicking.
Connor Dawes calmed the other kids down and told them to get to the back of the bus. The boys knew every second mattered.
And we opened up a window, and we were like waving them down and everything, like telling them to get over here, like to help.
They got the attention of a pastor who happened to be driving by. He hopped on and said a prayer until the ambulance arrived.
That was a moment of relief, I think, for Miss Julie and for us too, to know that God was on our side.
Now let's take a live look at a talent this view, brought to you by the Camelot Theater, all a part of our Newswatch 12 Weather Cam network. Watching out for you, this is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Sam's Jewelers has a large selection of engagement and wedding rings, extraordinary stock of colored stones, or how about something for that special person that highlights their personality and importance to you? Always check with Sam's Jewelers first before purchasing jewelry. We can beat most prices. Of course, we have a full-time repair shop as well. Locally owned and operated, Sam's Jewelers, upper level, Rogue Valley Mall.
Hi, it's Ava. Boys, go get me 2 twins, please. At Medford Mattress, we know sleep technology has changed over the years. Come in and try the new Beautyrest Harmony Luxe mattress. It's not only super comfy, each queen mattress has fabric made from plastic recovered from the sea. That's a healthy night's sleep. Beautyrest, sleep first class.
We got the twins!
Only at Medford Mattress, where
quality is not costly.
The holidays are just around the corner, and Cartwright's Market is here to help you add some flavor to your dinner table. Check out our impressive variety of meats, including in-house smoked turkeys, all-natural USDA choice prime ribs, and glazed bone-in or boneless hams. Our deli provides custom party trays with an array of specialty meats, cheeses, and more. Cartwright's, your local fresh meat, produce, and specialty market, located in Grants Pass and Medford.
Ask any contractor where to find the best flooring deals for your home. They'll tell you No Frills Flooring. Southern Oregon's factory direct warehouse leader for carpet, laminate, hardwood, waterproof plank, and tile. 2 giant warehouses jam full of flooring from the names you trust, like Mohawk, Shaw, Evoque, and Cortec. And for special savings, check out nofrillsflooring.com/deals. No Frills Flooring. Factory direct savings and warehouse selection for contractors and you too. Medford and Grants Pass.
The Newswatch 12 Weather Cam Network, presented by Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning. As we take a look at the satellite radar picture, a few isolated spotty showers in our region this morning. Nothing too intimidating, though. In fact, the showers that are out there at present are still on the lighter side of things. Today around southern Oregon and northern California, we will be looking at mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures a bit warmer than we did see yesterday. Most of the shower activity will be tapering off as we go into the afternoon. You can expect the partly cloudy to mostly cloudy afternoon with mostly dry conditions. Now, over the next 3 days, we will be looking at drier weather tomorrow with a warming up tomorrow too. I'll continue to break down your weather forecast coming up at 6 a.m.